Welcome out, everybody, to RGL Invite 6's Season 5, Week 1B. This match is going to be between KUOD Damage and MyAnimeList. My name is the Godfather. I'm joined by Tcmano and Looster behind the scenes, as always. How are you, TC?
I'm doing pretty well, just came off a good night of scrims with my team minus rep. Gonna shout them out super quick. But Godfather, I am very excited for this match. Both of these teams have a lot of history in Invite, and if you look, back at when these teams have kind of played each other, the games have kind of been pretty close. But before we go into their history a bit too much, let's just run down the rosters real quick. I'll start with MyAnimeList after dark. That is going to be Kev and Alpha are going to be your scouts. Trip and Psy Guy are going to be the soldier pair. And we have Saffrix, also known as Deceive, also known as Glimmer, also known as another name, Coda. So he is going to be your Demoman. And then last beast, we have AZN on Medic.
And for KUOD Damage, if I'm not mistaken, we'll have Phone and Ed on Scouts. Roamer is going to be Alexandros, Pauldog on Pocket. Demo is Stock, and Medic is Lucrative. So both pretty strong rosters. You mentioned earlier, both teams have strong history in Invite, but tonight both teams coming into this matchup 0-1. Do you want to talk about the matches we've seen from them so far?
Yeah, so looking at, first off, we're going to start with MyAnimeList after dark. They, started out the season facing off against Global Clan Fire in a very close on Koth Bagel, which is a very interesting choice for a match because historically, as Psy Guy teams really, they don't generally like, Koth maps. So it was a Global Clan Fire pick, which makes a bit more sense. They tend to, favor those kind of weirder, newer maps. But with Psy Guy on Soldier, maybe that does allow him to like play more how he would like on those Koth maps instead of playing Demoman, which he kind of flips between in these team compositions a lot of the time. So I think this game that we're gonna see now today, Godfather, it being on a 5 CP is definitely a lot better for his team, and I think puts them in a lot stronger position than their previous game. And then,
Yeah, absolutely. I think you did hit the nail on the head there. KUOD Damage taking a 5-1 loss to a whole lot of crunch, so not a strong start from them so far, compared to, I think you mentioned a very close 4-3 match that MyAnimeList lost in their last match. So yeah, two struggling teams so far early in the season. However, hopefully we're going to have a pretty great match. I think we have at least 11 in the server, so hopefully it won't be too long. I know we are delayed already. Anything else you want to talk about? Maybe some matchups that you're going to be looking out for?
yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm gonna be very interested to see how Psy Guy plays. Although, with saying that, it does look like Psy Guy might be on Demoman. He is in it in pregame, and now that I see that and I remember Godfather, I did see some logs and some scrims where Psy Guy was on Demoman, and Deceive or Glimmer, as he's going by now, was on Soldier. And which kind of makes sense, Psy Guy really excellent Demoman. He played on it in a Ford Gaming and King's Crew, as well as just previously throughout his history in Invite and ESCA. And Deceive Glimmer, he's kind of known for a Demoman himself. Back when he went by Saffrix, he was kind of known as a Demoman. But last season, actually, he did play Soldier in advance, so it's not like he is a completely foreign to the class. It's not like that would be a completely unreasonable roster swap for them to do. So I'm going to be interested there. And then on the side of KUOD Damage, I got to be looking out for Paul Dog. He's just such a great player that I think is kind of maybe a bit underrated. So I'm going to be really excited to see what he can pull out.
Absolutely. And what about this map pick? Is there anything specific you want to talk about with this? We're going to be on Sunshine, I believe, tonight. What do you think of this map pick?
Um, as far as maps go, like I said earlier, the fact that it is a 5 CP, I think, favors a little bit more of the MyAnimeList crew. However, it's what's good for them is also good for KJ Quad because it isn't, just a kind of weird map, which I think would also harm a team like KJ Quad, which I don't know if they're, favorable to picking those weirder maps. So the fact that it's 5CP kind of levels the playing field, and I think means that it will probably come down on chemistry and just kind of raw damage, which I think if you look at the raw damage department, definitely favors a team like a MyAnimeList because you have such kind of like legacy names in there. You've got Alpha, who's been in ESCA invite and now RGL invite since I don't know, such a long time. He's probably only rivaled by Banny, Lucrative, and Blaze at this point in terms of just legacy. You've got people like TripY and Saigai and AZN who've been in, this top position for such a long amount of time, as well as Kev and Glimmer, who have kind of dipped in and out of the invite advanced scene. And so I think for them, you're definitely look at the kind of raw aggression and just pure, hey, we've been in top invite for a long time. We know what we're doing. We're kind of a big dogs, at least in this matchup. And then I think if you look over to our KJ Quad, they have a lot of chemistry within themselves. Phone, Stock, Lucrative, Alexandros, they've all played together previously, but not at the level that any of the players on the other team have. So I think it's really going to come down to DM and just kind of raw aggression from these teams. Godfather.
With that in mind, TC, do you have any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Ooh,
Difficult question, I know.
Yeah, I think if I was betting, which you can with channel points, if I was betting, I probably would have to go with MyAnimeList After Dark. I think just the experience. You can't you can't shoot away. It's there, and I think we're gonna see it on tonight. Tripwire, he just came off a second place victory with Corsia. So, these are players that really know what they're doing. But I think if KJ Quad can, band together, get the picks, maybe get in a few, hero plays in there, I think they can make it close. So I'm going to say an optimistic 5-3 for a MyAnimeList After Dark.
I wish you hadn't said that because that's what I was going to say, and
I'm sorry.
I feel silly saying the same
I'm
thing
sorry.
right afterwards. But I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to say a 5-3 here. Again, we're playing on Sunshine. I believe the server just got a map change back to Sunshine. Don't know why that is. So I believe it's a config reset, as Looster has informed me. We did have a good number of players on the server, and most on teams and classes, so hopefully we'll be getting started pretty soon. This should be a great match.
Yeah, so, looking at the rest of the league, it's kind of interesting where these teams place because there is a lot of new blood in Invite Godfather. You've got HR Team, you've got the Nest, which are in the and Cron's realm, which are all kind of teams that are on the newer side. And I think both of these teams, I would assume, because of their experience and, their previous tenures in Invite, it kind of gives them the edge, which I would kind of place them around the mid-Invite level. And I think both of these teams, if they really, definitely MyAnimeList, and if KJ Quad can win tonight, I think it'll show that they both have a good shot at making playoffs, maybe sneaking into that 4th position when you've got other teams like Global Clan Fire and Froyotech kind of like as the top dogs right now.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping to see both these teams definitely perform better throughout the season. Obviously, there's only going to be one winner tonight. It sounds like we're going to be getting started very soon. So we have put our predictions in, both of us thinking 5-3 in favor of Mal. I hope channel point predictions are open right now. And here we are starting up on the first mid. I will be watching the soldiers here, and I will take this mid away.
Ooh, I'm super excited, Godfather.
Yeah, this should be a good one, and we're going to see both teams doing your standard rollout. Looks like Red's demo did get there a little bit early, and now we're going to see an aggressive soldier play. Not finding anything. He's going to back out as both teams have their full force onto this midpoint now. And here comes a bit of pressure. Oh, Stock going down. A nice shot by Glimmer there on the bomb. Lucrative about half health here. Both teams building Uber slowly but surely. Alexander's also went down there, so 2 down for the side of blue as they're going to back out here. And the first mid's going to probably go to red. There goes Lucrative going down. I didn't see it go in, but a lot of pressure there from the flank of the side of red, taking out that medic on the mid fight. 74% Uber for AZN right now. What do you think of that mid fight and how this all played out?
I think just MyAnimeList rotated really well. They went to that right side. Oh, Phone getting a nice pick up on the trip. But yeah, they just rotated to that right side, and the other team, KUOD, they were kind of just left in the dust. They're kind of hanging around in that choke area, which is not really what you want to do on Sunshine mids. You always want to rotate Godfather. That's kind of the name of the game on those mids.
Yes, I absolutely agree. We're going to see this last hold coming in. We saw an engineer originally, but now KJ going on to the heavy class. Here comes an aggressive play. The Uber is popped out. Blue's doing a good job kiting back. No pressure onto point yet. It looks like this is going to be a failed Uber, as that medic's probably going to get caught in the corner. Is he going to be able to live? No, AZN does get taken out, and it's a 5-man side, the only one alive, but he might get chased down here. Maybe looking for a sneaky back cap. What is this play?
Oh,
He's going
no.
to just be found by the scout, and the second cap's probably going to come in before he even has a chance. There it goes. Going down, so a failed left push. KUOD now pushing onto the second, securing that, and we might see another fight on mid here.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get through somewhere. That last push, I really liked the aggression from it, but unfortunately did not work.
Oh, Lucrative goes down!
Oh my god!
What a bomb! Trip going in and getting a nice shot onto Lucrative, taking him out, and that is the first drop in the night. AZN now is 60%, holding onto this midpoint, and KUOD with a slip up there, as now it's all on Mal to push in onto the second again. You can't be letting that happen, especially if you're getting ready to use in like that. It's just an unfortunate play. Here comes the demo, getting aggressive. Can he hit that soldier? Oh! Side with a nasty air shot onto Bulldog. Sit down. And yeah, here comes the cap from red, and we're going to see another push in here already on this first round.
Yeah, it is a bit awkward because they do have Kev right now on Sniper, but so he's just going to cap up that point. They are pushing through a lot of caps up on point.
No one's touching point! And that's, I don't know if you can call that a C9, but Red just was able to walk onto point, and Blue had nothing to stop it. So KUOD going down 1-0 so far in this round, and we're moving on to our second mid.
Yeah, KUOD just did not have the players set up to defend that at all. But coming into the second mid, gonna be looking like Bulldog really early, getting some early spam. Looks like Tripwise just gonna be on his cafe, happy to spam in retaliation right now. Both teams finally rotating. Oh yeah, he is very weak.
If this bomb comes in, it's gonna be a death on the medic. Is he gonna live? Lucrative does go down. A nice heads-up play there by Trip, knowing that medic is weak, and now it's looking like a bit of a collapse here on the side of blue. 2 down for red, but 4 down for blue, and Glimmer going down late though. Bulldog trading out, and KJ is the only one alive, and he will not last long. So another mid in the books. It's gonna go to the side of MyAnimeList, and yeah, that was just a great heads-up play by the soldier there getting in. We already see Phone up on Engineer. What do you think of that mid fight?
Yeah, it's so far these mids have been rotation, and also the soldiers. Tripwire and Glimmer have been doing really great work for their team. They've both times been able to get Lucrative, like, pretty on the nose, on the dot, which is, like, kind of secured the mid for their team. So really great work by both the soldiers so far, Godfather.
Yeah, I totally agree. We do see Pyro and Engineer, although the Pyro switched off. Here comes the Uber already in, getting that gun down as fast as humanly possible, and there's nobody on blue able to contest point right now. Lucrative getting taken out. A nice pressure there. There is a heavy on the left. No pressure so far on point. Here comes a scout trying to get a little bit of time on it. The heavy's going to go down, and there's a soldier jumping in. A demo and soldier, the only ones alive here, but red does still have their medic, and now the soldier's dead.
Oh my god,
can
stop.
the demo hit a pipe? Stock is gonna live here with 58 health, and AZN is gonna have to back out as he lost both of his damage classes there. So a very close last hold there by the side of blue. KUOD holding on so far.
Yeah, that was a really good job from Stock to just kind of clutch it out there for his team. Unfortunately, looks like Mao still has Uber at, so they aren't going to be able to push out off of that very nice hold from him. But still, really great work in managing to kite that Uber and kind of keep their point.
Absolutely. We do see KJ up on Engineer, and it is now full Uber for the side of AZN and Mao. So it looks like it's going to be a use early quick through on the right side. That gun is now on the left side. I don't know if they knew about it. The gun finally goes down, and there's pressure onto Cap. Is anyone going to be able to get on it? Yes, the soldier comes in, finishes off Alpha.
So
Glitter also going
close.
down. Now goes down to Stock. It's 3-on-3 right now on this last point. Blue's doing a good job staying under the point. It looks like Red's going to get out again. So on yet another failed push, I've liked both of these pushes. I don't know if it's coordination or DM. What do you make of these both pushes failing?
Well, that last time there, they got a lot of point presence right there, and like really wanted to play the point, but they were still focusing frags. Like half the team was focusing frags, half of the team was playing point, and you really just have to full commit as a team to make these pushes work right now, Godfather.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucrative is having full Uber right now. It looks like Blue wants to get aggressive, but there's not too much time left before AZN is able to get that Uber. Here comes the pop. Glimmer going down. Alexandra's training out. Lucrative down to 70 health right now. We do see Trip go down a little bit later there, and Red's getting ready to push right back in after that Uber exchange. And it looks like both teams are going to settle down. Still a fair bit of cap time on that last point, so it would only take a scout on there for a second or so to get that cap in and secure another round.
Yeah, it looks like they are trying to push out here. Good aggression right now from the scouts. That is going to be Phone leading the charge for his team. The soldiers, though, bombing in super aggressive. They get Lucrative!
Down! Oh, God! Trip finding that kill once again. As I think it's maybe a lack of coordination or just raw aggression on the opposite side. And we're going to see this last push coming in for the third time this round. Here comes a soldier getting in, making sure no one can get it through that spawn. And I think that's KJ just dying now. Kev goes down. Uber popped out by the side of Red. There's a soldier flying around the air. No one's able to get onto the cap while they're shiny. Trip now going down. Stock trades out. 2 alive only for the side of Blue. This should be the cap, and there we go. Round 2 taken in favor of Mal. Third time's the charm, I guess, on that last push.
Yeah, you know, that time they had everything working in their favor. They had Lucrative down, they had full Uber ad, and they just had the players and ability to swarm the point, Godfather. That was just a mulch.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go, on to this third mid. Looks like both teams are playing it safe so far. Not a lot of damage being exchanged. And maybe both teams are going to come to a head here as pressure's coming in on the side of Blue, rotating around very quickly. Lucrative going down to just 27 health right now. Is he able to get out? No, he's not. He's going to go down again. Sai finding him with a nice pipe. AZN right now, 90 health, but it looks like his entire team is dead, except for Glimmer. So that is going to be a lost mid for the side of Red. They're going to back out, but we'll hold on to an Uber ad of at least probably 55, 60%. And here we go, right back into it, and second point will be getting capped soon.
Yeah, that was I like that mid change on the side of KJ KUOD. Instead of trying to wrap to the right side and mirror MyAnimeList, they decided to go left and meet them head on. But that is not going to stop the push out coming out right now from MyAnimeList. They are going to successfully get that because, unlike Lucrative, Asian managed to stay alive there, so they've got a full Uber ad to work with here, Godfather.
And it looks like they're getting ready to use it. They're going to be pushing aggressively through Valley. Here comes the Uber right now. Demo's jumping in. Is he able to find the medic? Any damage will be good here. Not a lot so far. Lucrative is going to die, though, in Valley, as it's, yeah, 2 down, 3 down for the side of Blue. Only 2 on that sack going down for the side of Red. AZN gets taken out by Stock. That is devastating for the side of Red. Sai and Alpha the only ones alive, but it's Stock and Phone on the other side of the mid-fight here. It's a Demo 1 health. Alpha is able to take him out. Just absolute chaos. Not too much else to say about it. And maybe the scout's going to be able to get onto this medic. He's going to do... Oh, no! He's going to go down! Lucrative's going to go down again!
Oh, no!
Just saves
He's
it
10
by
health.
KJ. That was
God.
the luckiest thing I've seen in a while. It looks like a soldier's going to get caught out here on the opposite side of the map, though. Not Paul Dog able to jump out. A nice bit of movement there by him. We're going to see both teams within 10% Uber of each other, but both teams playing aggressive. A bomb tried to get onto Lucrative, not finding any damage so far, but Foam does go down, as does Alex. Trip trading out, I think, on that sack. And here comes damage. Lucrative gets taken out again. He's just dying left and right now. And AZN again holding on to that Uber advantage 80%. And it looks like they're just going to keep at it and push right back in onto this mid.
Yeah, I really liked that idea
Phone on
on the
sniper.
side of KJ KUOD. Ooh, that's gonna be something cheeky to watch. But before he takes his shot, actually he is peeking through Cafe right now. But I still like that idea from KJ KUOD because MyAnimeList was down a player, but unfortunately they were all bundled up by choke, so they just all ate the same damage Godfather, and that push out didn't really work.
And we'll see AZN now with 100% Uber. Stock takes out Glimmer. I didn't see where that happened, but here comes the aggressive Uber. Demo finally finding a flash. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get anything as Lucrative's doing a good job cutting this out. Phone goes down, however. Now maybe a counter bomb in all the way up in the skybox. He looks like he might crater. No, he lives. AZN goes down. Ow! What is that kill? Bulldog finding the rocket and following suit with another death.
Ooh, so Lucrative got the arrow on the tripwire, taking him down.
Nice job there with that arrow. That was a wild turn of events right there. Was not expecting AZN to fall.
Yeah, neither was I. Really great stuff from Paul Dog, making the plays for his team, which, as you can see, just turns the tides dramatically. Now they've got a chance to try again to push into the second. They've got full Uber at the work with here, Godfather. I'm excited to see how they take it in.
And it looks like a soldier's going to move forward early, but Alex is just going to get demolished as he walks right into the combo. Stock gets taken out. Nice shot by Cav. Lucrative down to 23 health. Is he able to get out? Looks like he might, as he does find a pack, but there's a soldier on him. No, the Uber was forced out. Didn't see that happen. So a nice job finding that force, but Lucrative so far staying alive. There's just a soldier to contest him, and he does go down. Now a Demo getting in some spam as his scout goes down, and it looks like he's going for Saws, and Lucrative's going to die there. I think he realized there is no chance for him. So AZN now with a full Uber ad to work with, pushing in onto the this midpoint. Alex going down late. It's just Stock so far, and he's going to have to set up on his second, if not back all the way out to last, but it looks like he's sitting pretty on second with his team.
Yeah, that was very sad but funny from Lucrative. He had Uber, he was trying to get out, and he just runs into a soldier in Glimmer right by Cafe, and he's like, well, there's not much I can do here. And he does go down. That's going to allow the push out from a MyAnimeList onto his second point.
And here comes this push. It looks like they're going to just leave one scout there and get ready to take this Uber in. We do see KJ on the engineer class getting that gun up, but swapping off immediately. Here comes the Uber charge coming in. It's a heavy is the off class. Not finding too much, only Paul Dog so far going down. Alex following suit. Alpha doing a good job on that scout class, getting in a lot of damage, but not finding any cap time. It looks like Red's going to just be backing out here after, not finding maybe those crucial picks that heavy is a problem to deal with. And it is 80-90 now percent Uber for the side of blue, so Trip going down late is not the best for the side of red. That is MyAnimeList. Doing my best to remember who's who.
No, yeah, you got it right. And they that Uber, once again, they used it on the right side, but everyone on KJ KUOD was on the other side, so they had to really walk a long ways for that Uber to meet any players and do like the full potential that they could have there. So that's going to allow them to come out. But Kev is in behind right now. He's on the backup. Can he get it? He's going to get it.
Yeah, that's just disgusting. I wasn't expecting that any more than I think Kev might have. And that will be the half. We'll take a look at logs in a second, but I do have to say the aggressiveness I've been watching from both teams so far is just absolutely crazy. Pushing in with Uber, without Uber, I don't know what you make of it, but it's been very fun to watch.
Yeah, it definitely has. I am definitely enjoying the show that both teams are putting on tonight. You can see that they want it, but you can also see that MyAnimeList currently has KJ KUOD's number. They're dialing 4. They're mashing that 4 button over and over again 4 times. That's the area code for KJ KUOD, a little known fact. But it's just the aggression and I think the experience coming out that you can really see on display for MyAnimeList After Dark right now. And yeah, especially the soldiers right now. Like, before they ready up Godfather, I just really want to highlight the work that Glimmer and Tripwire are doing for their team. Tripwire, #1 roamer. I'm going to say it. And
All right, yeah, I'll agree for now. Just a dominant performance there. Alpha 303 damage, 19 frags. Looks like we might be getting started soon here. Do you want to highlight lucrative with 9 deaths to AZN's 3? So not what you like to see. We do have one team readying up. As pre-game frags continue.
Yeah, also Psy Guy doing work on the demo class, hitting up that 330, which kind of be expected. You know, it is Psy Guy. He always kind of gets his damage or his man, as you'd like to say. So he's definitely doing work. I guess what I'd like to see on the side of KUOD, I really like that last mid that they took. Even though they did have to give it up, I liked the idea of meeting MyAnimeList instead of rotating around against them. I think it worked a lot better for them. Their last holds have been pretty successful in terms of just holding against full Uber ads, so that's at least something they can kind of rely on, but the problem with that, Godfather, is eventually the other team is going to break that hold.
Agreed. Here we go into our 4th mid of the night. 3-0 currently after the half. A scout getting down to 8 health there, but it looks like he'll live. Lucrative about even health with AZN, but AZN's building a lot faster. Alpha going down to stock here. Not too much happening. Oh, no!
Glimmer!
I spoke too soon. Lucrative gets destroyed. Glimmer just jumping in there. Oh god, and that mid fight might go in favor of the side of blue and getting that cap, but that Uber is going to be massive in favor of AZN and the side of Mal. What do you make of such a catastrophic play there?
I mean, you know, that's kind of like the problem. Is like even when they are winning these pushes, there's still something at the end that just kind of bites them. Ooh, Asian is a bit weak. He went down to about half health there. But you know, it's just something in the end that bites this KUOD team, and it's mainly been Tripwine and Deceive or Glimmer getting onto Lucrative when they really don't want it, so they are going to have to give up this midpoint as a result. They're bombing in super aggressive to try and catch out stock, which they do manage to get, Godfather.
Absolutely, and we'll see maybe a soldier behind looking for the medic. Is he able to get the force off? He is, so an early force there. AZN using that Uber, and Blue doing a good job backing out. Maybe a blue soldier, no, I got turned around there, excuse me. Yeah, Blue's gonna just set up here. No off classes so far, having that full Uber advantage, about a 70% difference so far. Red playing the safe.
Yeah, you know, it's really great on the side of Paul Dog to get that Uber force, and most importantly, to not die to it, so he is able to be here for his team on this push out right now. Tripwire going to be bombing in super aggressive onto Lucrative.
Lucrative 1 health? What? He gets forced out. Oh, I thought he might go down there again, as the Uber advantage is just going to exchange hands once again without too much happening. Otherwise, now it's going to be 90% to 10% in favor of Mal, as they're looking to push right back in here. Should be an aggressive use, if I'm not mistaken. The soldier getting in a lot of damage in Cafe, but Alex is going to go down to Psy, able to get that damage, and the Uber did get popped out, and now Lucrative, as long as he's able to live, should be getting piped to oblivion by Psy. I don't mean to overanalyze here, but I'd say Lucrative's got to play a bit more safe here. Psy going down to a nice rocket by Paul Dog, getting that jungle, I think it was. Glimmer following suit. Paul Dog traded out, though. So we'll see 40, maybe 50% Uber ad, KJ on that engineer for another last hold. It is currently 3-0 in favor of Mal.
Yeah, you know, part of it might be Lucrative's positioning, and all of it, I think, probably just comes down to coordination, you know, with this team. It's hard to know without listening to, like, mumblecoms, like, who is saying what and, like, who's calling where the other players are. But I think definitely keeping better tabs on, you know, MyAnimeList and, you know, not allowing Glimmer and Tripwire to be as sneaky as they have been is definitely what you need to see.
Psy went down while the Uber got popped. Didn't see how that happened, but that's a failed last push, and they're going to run away immediately. KJ doing a good job keeping that gun up, even though it got spammed out a bit. Phone also going down. Didn't see where that happened, but Glimmer getting that credit. So it's going to be full Uber now for Lucrative. Can't lose that demo so early on a push. It looks like Lucrative wants to use this, however. Glimmer going to go down, followed by Alpha and Trip all going down. So this should be an easy second cap for the side of Mal.
Yeah, Alpha, he tried to go in there for that back cap play, but I think KJ KUOD and his soldier buddy were ready there to deny that. They didn't want a repeat of last time with Kev. So, they're learning, they're adapting, which is what you want to see, Godfather.
Improvise, adapt, overcome, even in Invite TF2. We'll see both teams with 100% Uber, and it's Blue getting ready to be aggressive here. We'll see who pops first. Both medics sitting at full health right now, so no pressure. Here comes the Uber exchange. It's just going to be sitting on point. All the players around are shiny. A lot of damage going through. Side falls first, followed by Pauldog, and Alex also falling here as well. No medic deaths so far, which has been the staple of the match so far. And we're going to see Blue getting that cap in. Phone going down, however, as Red's getting ready to be aggressive again. Blue retreating through their valley. Maybe a soldier looking to cut them off, however, behind. He's going to get intercepted by Blue soldier. AZN going down to stocks. Didn't see that happen. But two pipe kills in a row, and Lucative goes down to Trip. What is this? Both medics dying right one after the other. Beautiful pipes, I believe, on one side, and then just Minecraft coming into TF2, getting that meta kill on the other side. This has just been aggressive chaos back and forth all night, but the clear advantage in the favor of Mal.
Yeah, that Uber exchange right there on mid was very back and forth. I wasn't quite sure who was going to win that, but it looks like Mal came on top right there with great soldier play and aggression from Guy and his soldier buddies. But that they are going to try and get into the second point as they're moving through Cafe. Unfortunately, Deceive does go down, but that isn't going to help them just yet. Guy kind of leading this push. He is going to jump into Valley to try and escape, but he does crater.
So 2 down, now 3 down as Alpha goes down, and it might be AZN. Yeah, AZN's gonna retreat. Smart play. Did see, I think Blue could have dodged an arrow from AZN, just kind of spammed out there, but it was very Matrix-like from my point of view. And we're gonna see that mid-cap go in favor of KUOD here. Red getting set up for their defense, but Uber is even for both teams at 100%. Scout pressuring on the left side. It looks like the Uber exchange is going to come out here as Blue is getting, yes, Blue getting aggressive. A little bit of damage from a soldier, but not finding much as the medic is still shiny. Tripwalk going down, however, to KJ on that scout. Oh, Kev following suit. So it looks like things are going in favor of Blue so far. 3 kills to 2. Both medics staying alive, though. About a 10% Uber ad for Lucrative. Doing a good job building as they are going to cap the second point and get ready for their first last push in a bit of a while here.
Yeah, at least on the side of Mal, they took a few 1v1s that they lost, which kind of just converted into a KJ KUOD, just getting the better of that push and managing to bully the rest of the combo on Mal out. So I'm excited to see how they try and push this. MyAnimeList's last pushes haven't been the cleanest so far, partially because I think they might be just trying to rush it and not getting information beforehand, but this is even both teams at that 100%, so they've got time to try and work this out, maybe run a sniper, run a spy, get the info, come up with a crafty plan, Godfather. But they are against the clock because they are down 3.
Oh, but that gun's gonna deny it so far. Alex getting shredded. But the gun is going to go down. We saw an engineer and a pyro as the off classes before that fight started. Now it looks like we just need the pyro, excuse me. And that pyro's going, Kev is switching back onto Engie. So Red doing a very safe defense, but we do see Alex on spy. I think he is just checking off classes. We'll see if he decides to come forward though.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. It looks like he is out on the spy. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky Alex. Spy is a great way to break these holds. I do wonder if a Mal might be expecting it, but even worse than that, Spy takes a bit of time to set up most of the time, and even though there is 20 minutes left on the clock, that still
is... Gonna get... Oh, he got bumped by the Engie. Oh, he's gonna get
Spy. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No!
That's so
Alex
unfortunate.
Taken out. Sai giving a big ol' Lenny Bine in chat, and the random bump. He's being a good sport about it. as he is coming back up on respawn again. Oh, phone getting taken out by Trip. It looks like Red's getting aggressive here, even though they still have the Pyro, and here comes the Uber. Don't know if that was a forced out or a save. Stock getting Alpha with that trap, though. So now a full Uber for AZN on the defending team here. We don't see the Engineer anymore. We'll see if Alpha switches off for this push. 8-second respawn timer though, and it looks like they're just going to go in. Pauldog standing in front of Shutter is going to die immediately as the Uber is popped out. Can there be aggression? Sai gets finished off by phone, but Alex trades out.
Oh, Ed on the back have 1v1ing Alpha.
Can he get it?
Can he do it?
No,
Oh,
Alpha's going to pistol him down there as the second cap's going to come in, securing that last point from any back cap attempts, although I do like to see it. We've already seen one tonight, and we're going to come in onto the second fight. Both teams, or excuse me, neither team with Uber. That's what I meant to say. Oh, there's
Trip
a lot of damage on
Lucrative.
Lucrative. He does go down. Trip has his number tonight. Gets that bomb in. AZN, on the other hand, got down to about half health, but he'll be at 60. Uber. Phone going down to Kev there a bit later. Just absolute chaos time and time again tonight.
yeah, you know, Trip managed to get into the enemy team's Valley unseen. And so while the rest of his team was making noise, Choke and Valley, he just managed to come in onto Lucrative and just hit the old 1-2 with the rocket. So really great textbook play by Tripwise, showing his roamer expertise on full display right now.
And we'll be seeing this Uber get popped out. It's going to be an aggressive play. Kev gets shredded, though, by KJ. After that Uber is popped out, and now Blue's gonna be walking right back in. Sai gets shot in the face by Phone, and Alpha following suit. Nice arrow by Lucrative getting that kill. So 3 down for the side of Mal, and it's gonna be a hold on second.
Oh, Trip?
Oh, Trip? What?
Oh,
No, not
good
finding
try.
that time. Maybe doesn't have the phone number exactly right, but
It's 444 Trip. 4 times.
and we have the Engineer off class coming up. A bit of spam being exchanged early here. Nobody getting too low, however. Lucrative almost at full Uber. That gun's getting a lot of spam on it. Only level 1 at the moment. As Blue is approaching their own Uber charge. Looks like they're getting aggressive on the left side, and they are going to use it. Stock gets taken out immediately by Side, though. Nice job there. That level 1 gun putting in some pseudo damage onto the shiny players. Paul Dog taken out as well. Lucrative now trying to escape with his life, but here comes a soldier bomb. Is he able to get in on it? No, it's looking like he's going to get taken out by a scout here in Cafe, as heals are in favor of Blue in that exchange. Did not see AZN go down, however. That happened while I was not looking.
Yeah, you know, he did go down. So that is going to mean that this push out right now on the side of MyAnimeList is not very secure at all, and it is actually just Sai. Actually, they do get their respawners up, so they are going to have a little bit more confidence in this last hold. Ooh, Kev on Sniper. He did manage to pick up, I think, Stock last time. So, you know, he is a very deadly sniper. There is actually a clip of him on Sunshine Godfather as Sniper, where he just goes off, like, completely insane nutty. So, he is a very dangerous sniper. On the Paul Dog! Speak of the devil right now, Kev, doing great work, Godfather.
Getting in a little bit of spam onto the demo, not finding a lot. That gun does go down. Scout is on point, but he's shiny at the moment. KJ going down. Here comes a soldier jumping in onto that heavy, but he's going to get shredded by Kev. Nice job with the tracking there, big old man. And now Red feeling confident. They're going to push out. Stock going low as well. Here comes the bomb onto Lucrative. Gets him down a little weak. Trying to get that spam in through choke, but not going to find anything. And now the second point is going to be capped in favor of Mal. Once again, still 3-0 here with 17 minutes left.
Yeah, you know, they do have 100% Uber. Really great push out from them not to lose anyone, allowing them to keep their Uber, making sure that Asian didn't die. Ooh, nice pipe.
Lucrative's eating rockets left and right. I'm sorry, I don't mean to BM, but he's just standing still and getting hit. As he goes down to 17, or sorry, AZN's getting very weak here, but Lucrative did go down to half health there. Didn't see who was on AZN, as he did get forced. So now a full Uber advantage for Lucrative, as they're going to just run right back in and pop that Uber, unable to find anything other than Glimmer so far. And that cap did not go through, so that back cap opportunity is nothing more than a waste of time right now if you're that soldier underneath.
Oh, Trip. Poor
Yeah,
Trip.
Trip, I don't know if you realize this, but here comes Blue rushing in onto mid. No off classes right now. Stock gets taken out by
Oh my
Psy.
god. Trip versus Dog. He almost gets Dog. Dog lives on 7 HP. A little play right there behind their
Oh, here
Godfather
comes
for
the
the
soldier
cap.
jumping in. Is he able to find anything? Oh, I don't know what he was jumping at, but he died for sure. Dog and Alex both going down. Now it's just Phone and Lucrative. Full Uber for the side of Mal. 15 minutes left here. Respawners coming in, but Dog's going to be delayed a bit. So if the side of Mal wants to go in, they might have an advantage here if they go in. It looks like a soldier's going to jump in. Lucrative drive. Oh, Glimmer finds him. Standing still is not the right play. Uber comes out, and there is the cap. Oh, just a great bomb. I love watching soldiers. Oh my god, that's good TF2.
Yeah, just a coordination on the side of Psy Guy and Glimmer. You know, Glimmer came in from the left while Psy Guy was spamming from the right. And, you know, they just deleted Lucrative almost out of that whole entire round, Godfather.
And here we go on what might be the last mid as Red is rotating around here pretty standard so far. Alpha gets about half health. ACN taking a little bit of spam. Maybe a soldier jumping in on the other side of the map, and Stock goes down to him. Trip while finding that kill. ACN right now 30 health, but Lucrative's going down! Ow! And Lucrative finds Glimmer, but not before getting, right before getting taken out by Alpha. And ACN's going to live here, approaching 90% Uber. And the cap is going to go in their favor. KJ getting taken out a bit late there. Alex and Phone just trying to survive at this point, and it doesn't look like Phone's in a good spot to do that.
No, you know, MyAnimeList, they've been having these mids on lock, which is kind of accounted for a lot of their rounds, kind of been mid to last attempts. So, you know, nothing's changed there. Once again, showing their dominance as they are going to be capping up this point.
Phone, no.
Oh.
Phone tries something sneaky, gets taken out by Glimmer. I think they knew he was behind. We'll see the engineer, KJ, as per usual. Dog's getting very weak right now. Don't know if he's going to be able to live. And here comes the Uber immediately. That gun's going to go down as always. And we'll see the heavy swap in soon. Stock gets taken out, however, by Trip. No pressure onto point just yet. Looking for frags in the meantime. And Phone and Alex and Paul all going down here. Just 2 alive, and here comes the pressure onto point. The medic's doing his best. Psy with the axe. And that's going to be it tonight. A 5-0, not the close match we were hoping or dare I say expecting. That's going to be it. So Mal finding their first win of the season, but KUOD down with a record of 0-2 so far. We'll take a look at logs in a moment, but what do you make of everything we just saw?
You know, what I make of that is MyAnimeList showing, hey, you know, we're still the top of invite dogs. You know, I think with a very strong performance like that, it kind of puts them probably almost securely, I'd say like 4th, 3rd seed, depending on how they stack up against Global Clan Ice, and if we see them against Froyotech, if they can take a couple of rounds off of them. But really great dominant showing from them. I'm extremely impressed with a Glimmer or Saffrix and a Tripwire. I think, you know, the switch between a Psy Guy, Soldier, and Saffrix demo to the roster we saw today, Godfather, really showed that it has potential. I think, you know, sure, Deceive did play last season in Advanced, but, you know, Advanced is very different from Top Invite, and I think it's very impressive that he managed to come out today with such an excellent showing. You know, him and Trip really had Lucrative's number, which is surprising because considering Lucrative did have a phone on his team, so they got to investigate that.
And the story of the evening, in my opinion, would definitely be Lucrative dying 16 times to AZN's 5. And that's never a good sign when looking at logs. So Mal definitely showing, as you said, that they are still a at least playoff contender here this season. I know it's early, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of them, and hopefully KUOD can turn it around here soon and get some wins under their belt.
Yeah, you know, just looking at these stats real quick, has just really impressed. Alpha kind of on the cleanup crew, doing work, going to be your top fragger for the game, going 26 and 15. You know, Psy, once again, 336, pumping out that no complaints there as well. Just like everyone on the side of my anime list having a really great thing. However, I do want to give some shout outs out to Paul Dog, who and Stock, who I think did a lot of work that game for team respectively. So I'm kind of impressed with what they did, but on the whole, just a really great showing from my anime list after dark.
Yeah, and I think that will be pretty much it from us tonight. There is lots more TF2 happening this week, and in the coming weeks, I believe there's going to be a match casted, maybe by me tomorrow night. So stay tuned on this channel. Should be the same time. But any quick shout outs before we head out for the night?
Shout out to my team minus rep, Omar MXB. You wanted it, you got it. There's the shout out. Shout out to Phoenix Red for our observer utilities, JMax Chill for the log scraper that we use, all of the RGL admins, Ire for stat organizing and scheduling, and Aaron for the graphics integrated that you have watched this stream.
And of course, thanks to Lou behind the scenes, as always, for TFTV, doing a great job on production. Give him some hearts in chat. And I think that might be it for us tonight. Any last words? Sorry,
Uh,
that sounds dark. Anything you'd like to
no,
leave people
please,
with?
Godfather. No, not like the movies.
Not like the movies.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you more later this week. And again, lots more TF2 coming up. So we'll see you very soon. Have a wonderful night. Peace.